Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be making my June 2022 currently page. So this is the currently page that I'm working with. It's a nice blank slate. There's some weird sections over here that we'll deal with eventually. I'm not going to try to pair it with the lemons because that's just going to be way too hard, and I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more on theme with June. And that would be making a Pride Month spread. So I'm going to be using these stickers from Emmuse Designs. It is called Loud and Proud, and these are their Pride Month quotes sticker sheets. Emmuse Designs is an LGBTQIA plus owned business. So highly recommend if you're buying Pride Month stickers to buy them from them, but also just support them year round because they're amazing artists and creators and just all around people. But regardless, I'm using these Emmuse Designs Pride quotes. I liked the black lettering because I wanted to pair them in with these rainbow florals from my own shop, and I had messed up this sticker sheet. So this is an oops sticker sheet. This is not one that I would be selling anyway, and I felt like I could layer a quote on top of the messed up floral anyway, to distract from the fact that it's all messed up. But I wanted to do rainbow florals and then the black lettered quotes together, and then I also grabbed the Mojo Jojo Plans black boxes to do the more functional elements of this spread. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this off of the discs and we will get started. I think the first thing I want to do is just take my white out and get rid of these little headers over here. They're kind of distracting from what I'm going to try to do with this. I mean, I don't really know exactly what I want to do with it. All I know is I don't want those there. This is one of those occasions where I'm like, I just wish I had one sheet of dot grid paper and that's it. No text or anything. And then I'm like, why am I even using a planner if I just want it to be blank paper at this point? I'm going for some of these longer boxes because I just never use them. So I want to take this as an opportunity to use some of these sidebar type stickers. I love the Mojo Jojo Plans colorful boxes books. They are the perfect solution to all your colorful box needs, because I always need the black colorful boxes, and I never want the pink or the blue or the green ones that come in the Happy Planner book. I just have so many of those left over, but these ones in the gold colorful boxes are my go-tos, so I'm happy that I was able to score a whole book of the boxes that I like. I'm using these to create some functional space, and I'm thinking I might just do 3 of them, just kind of at varying heights up here, and then do some clustering around them. My hands are super dry today. I apologize in advance, but we'll go with the clear quotes. And I'm starting with the damaged one because maybe I could even just cut around the red floral. That might be a better solution than trying to completely cover it up. Honestly, I have no idea what happened to this sticker sheet. It wasn't dry, and it's not normally an issue, waiting for the clear sticker paper to dry, but somehow it stuck to the one that was in front of it while I was printing them. It messed up. So that was annoying, but now I have some stickers to work with in my own planner, and I don't feel bad using a perfectly brand new sheet. So I'm going to take Not a Phase and layer that down here in this corner. And I recognize M's lettering anywhere. It is some of my favorite hand lettering that I have seen on the planner sticker market. Okay, and then this one will go up here. You're gonna see the outline of those black colorful boxes through some of the flowers because they are clear. They're not the most opaque stickers, and they shouldn't be the most opaque stickers, but I'm just layering some larger clusters into corners, and maybe I should put my larger quote over here. So I'm going to take this one. It is, "We are powerful because we have survived." And I think this is a great reminder for Pride Month, because a lot of us treat it as it's a celebration. It's a time for parades and to dress up and go hang out with your friends and stuff like that. But Pride Month is a lot more than that, and Pride Month is kind of Pride Month is symbolic of many, many years of struggle, and there is still struggle going on in the world today. So survival is definitely key to Pride Month, and for some people, it is still an act, every day is an act of survival. So that's something that we should always be keeping in mind when we're thinking about Pride Month and we're making rainbow spreads. And yes, I'm here using rainbow flowers to make a spread, but at the same time, Pride Month isn't all sunshine and rainbows, even though rainbows are the symbol of pride. I'm going to take gay rights are human rights as well. I think this longer quote will look good up at the top, kind of in the section between these ones. So I think that's looking good so far. I'm going to take some smaller florals, and this might be a quicker spread. My videos have been getting pretty long lately, so I'm not opposed to the idea of doing something a little bit faster. I just want to take my time and make sure that I like what I'm doing here. I'm going to take some time also in June to back plan and just get all of my currently pages that I've left blank filled in, because that's been a few of them. May has been a rough month, and I'm really hoping that June is like a turning point, because it was just like one of those months where I knew it was going to be bad with schoolwork. I knew I was going to get super busy and bogged down writing papers, and I did a decent job keeping up this semester. I think I did pretty well. I got 2 classes completely finished, and then 1 is going to be an incomplete, where I have to turn in work over the summer. It doesn't really affect me like grade-wise in any way. It's just something you can do with like grad classes. But a lot of work with school to be expected. And then like it's always stressful for me to like pack up and move, which I did not enjoy, like packing everything up, because my apartment is my happy place and I had to like pack everything, which was frustrating to like have to sort out which stickers I wanted to like take with me and what's getting put in storage. And my apartment is being like house sat by someone right now, but I don't really have access to my things, and mainly because I don't have a car again after a frustrating turn of events. I'm taking the Mambi sticks with the black and the gold outline to do pride along the bottom of this. Maybe I could spell month. I'm just not sure yet. We'll see what I've got. But if you've been following along on the channel for a while, you might remember back in like late January, early February, I was packing up for winter break, or getting ready to like end winter break and go back to campus for the semester. And somebody tried to steal my car. And Hyundais, I drive a Hyundai, apparently are very easy to break into and get started without a key. Apparently you can start them using just like a USB drive or like a phone charger, and I had left my phone charger in my car, and they like used it or attempted to use it to take the car. Didn't succeed in that. Ended up stealing parts out of the steering column and smashing some windows. So that happened like before or at the end of winter break. It was not a very good conclusion to winter break. And then my parents had to come and like tow the car back to Chicago to get the repairs done. And it cost like $1,300 or $1,200, something like that. It was a lot of money that my parents helped me with, but it was just like very frustrating, and I didn't have a car. So I got back up here to Milwaukee, where my boyfriend lives. And I'm actually going to take these letters and bump them up so I can put month on here. If I can peel them up off the page, this might take a second. Anyway, I got back up to Milwaukee, where my boyfriend lives. He secured me a spot in his building's lot so that we could deter what had happened last time. It was street parked last time. This time I parked closer to the building. I was up in the lot. It's private property, so it's not on the street. And I was here for 3 days, and I came down. I had finished unpacking my car, and I went down before like a therapist appointment that was like going to start in 25 minutes to move my car out to street parking for the day, so that I was planning on bringing it back to my parents for Memorial Day, so it wouldn't be up here permanently, because, you know, Hyundais are getting broken into like a lot, like all the time. So I was going to move it out to the street, and I walked downstairs and there was glass all over the ground, and I'm like, damn it, somebody smashed my windows again. So the windows got smashed, only one this time, thank God. I feel like I'm paying for windows, like handing out candy or something like that. Window got smashed, and then they broke open the steering column again, which I just got fixed. And messed with the wiring, though I don't think they took any parts this time, so it was a lot cheaper for me to fix. It's currently with the repair guy, and once it gets finished with those repairs, it is going down to my parents' garage permanently until I go back to school, because I don't want to deal with this. It is way too expensive to maintain a car up here, and I can just walk everywhere until the winter happens. But it was frustrating, and my dad was like, you should probably call the police and file a report. It's not going to help us with insurance, but you should file a report just so they know. So I waited on hold with non-emergency police. Yeah, I waited on hold with non-emergency police for an hour, waiting to talk to someone. And then they were like, okay, we'll send someone out. And then it took, I stood outside with the car because I'm like, my window's gone. Like, what's stopping someone from just like walking over and trying to start it again, or stealing more parts? So I was like standing there with the car for 2 hours waiting for an officer to show up. I'm gonna pull this green acrylograph to write out month, but I need to like start the marker. Anyway, I waited for the cops to show up. It took like 3.5 hours for them to finally show up. I had gone upstairs at that point, was like, I left a sign on the windshield that was like, call me when you get here. And they're like, yeah, don't buy another Hyundai. They're getting like stolen en masse up here in Milwaukee. Hyundais and Kias apparently are very easy to break into. You might put a steering wheel lock on, that'll deter someone like somewhat, but it's just, yeah, annoying. So that's how my day looked, and it's stressful, like, to make all these phone calls, and I had to call up all these, like, I called the dealership, and I called a couple of mechanics, and most of the mechanics were like, yeah, we're not repairing Hyundais right now because we're out of parts, because everyone's Hyundais are getting broken into. So they were like, we don't have the parts to fix your car. You might as well just go to the dealership and get it fixed. And the dealership's like, it'll be $2,000. And I'm like, I don't have $2,000. So that was the whole saga, and I don't want to dominate this video by talking about my car because it is stupid in the grand scheme of things, but it has been frustrating. May has been just such a long month. I'm taking this green acrylograph. I don't think there's anything on the back of this. No, it's just like miscellaneous spread from like the Franken planning overlap. So I can be a little bit heavy-handed with the paint pen, but we're gonna write month down here. And I did not write this out ahead of time, so no mistakes allowed. Now I've like jinxed myself. Knock on fake wood table. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna write this in without talking. That's looking good. And then I'm gonna thicken up some of those letters to make it look a little bit more like decorative. It's a lot smaller than where it says Pride, so I want it to like stand out as like being decorative and not just like an afterthought where I like was like, oh yeah, month, that would be helpful. So Pride month. And then I could also take this and add in some little polka dots and white sweater and acrylic paint pen. Probably not the right move, but I can take this and do like some little polka dotsies around my floral clusters to bring that green up into other areas of the spread. I think that adds a little bit of visual interest. It's not just the florals now, it's some polka dots as well. I do have a Pride sticker sheet available in my own Etsy shop, and all of the proceeds from that benefit the Trevor Project, which is an amazing organization. Everyone donates to the Trevor Project at this, like, during Pride Month. I think it's a great organization, though. And next year, I think I want to pick something a little bit smaller, and this was a conversation I was having with Em on our podcast. I think I want to pick something a little bit smaller, as per her recommendation, because money goes a lot further when you're working on a small scale. And I know like larger corporations like Erin Condren are putting all of their proceeds or all of their like donation amounts towards the Trevor Project. So I'm like, yeah, if Erin Condren is donating money, they're probably donating a lot more than I ever could. So I'm going to put my money on a smaller scale. So that'll be what I do next year, but I have the sheet up. All $4 that you would spend on the sticker sheet will go to the Trevor Project. I'm not taking any kind of cut for like materials or anything like that. And as it is a donation, that means that discounts do not apply to the sticker sheet. It's like the only one in the shop where a discount would not apply. And that'll be available through the end of June. Though, if you have the means to do so, supporting a shop that is LGBTQIA plus owned is like the best way to put those funds directly into a creator's pockets, instead of like going through me as middleman. So I would recommend like researching some shops, if you can find them, Emmuse Designs being one. But I just shop from them year round because I like their designs. So this is looking good so far. I think I'm a little irritated by the whiteout that still is creeping in on the side of the spread. So I'm gonna take some florals and just kind of cover that portion. I know that looks really weird right now. So I'm gonna take them and just kind of build in from the side like there's another like cluster starting off the page. And then I'll do the same over there to just kind of build up these side clusters like it's like a continuous stretch of like clustered boxes and florals and acrylograph, I don't know. But that's what I'm starting up over here. And maybe I'll need to bring that acrylograph pen back if that's how I'm planning on doing this. And I'm gonna save these fragments for when I do the other side. That's looking good. I'm gonna start with this one and we're gonna go up a little bit higher just so it's not all in one continuous line. I'm doing something similar in my June release, like something similar to these florals because I like the shape of them, but it's gonna be that same color palette that makes an appearance in the Sunny Days collection, which was my more popular release from May. So I'm using some more of that color palette in the June release, but there is a new color palette coming and it's going to be what I'm calling the retro summer collection. And I have a hunch that by the time this video goes live, I'm just batch filming today, by the time this video goes live, the design reveal should already be posted, depending on when this video goes up. If not, it should be going live on Wednesday of the week of the release. So the stickers will release on Monday, June 6th at 10 a.m. Central Time. The design reveal should go live the previous Wednesday. I covered a disc punch, so I'm going to need to find my crocodile to take care of that. But one more floral for good measure. I like these blue ones. It's such a vibrant blue color. I don't normally work this like bold with my stickers, but everyone was wanting like a rainbow color palette. This is not the Pride Month sticker sheet. It's just rainbow. And I figured if I release it in May, then you could potentially use it with like Pride Month stuff, which I'm doing right here. But it's going to be available year round. It's just a rainbow sticker sheet, nothing more than that. The Pride Month sticker sheet is like pride flags and like a sticker that says Pride Month on it. And I could have used it in this one if I really wanted to, but I think the bold Mambi sticks really heightens like the graphic black boxes that I have here in the center. So I like that. I'm gonna find my crocodile and then put this back on the discs. Scratch that. I think I want to add in like one or two more of these quotes. So we'll take Love is Love, and I'm going to add that over here into the cluster that I just started. And then should I add one over here? Maybe I should. Okay, so we've got Queer All Year, Baby I Was Born This Way, and Trust Who You Are. I think spatially, Trust Who You Are will probably be my best option. There's a little bit of a thicker white border around this one. And I do want the florals to show through, so I'm just going to trim it up ever so slightly to get it a little bit closer to the letters. I know it's a necessity for like using a cutting machine that you have the white borders around them, and I just sometimes will cut it a little bit smaller now that I have the sticker in my hands so that it fits the space a bit better. I did not do the best job trimming it, but I think I got close enough. So Trust Who You Are is going to go over here. in this margin area. We've got lots of quotes on the page, but I think it looks good. Popping this back onto the discs now. All set up and looking good. Yes, it totally clashes with the lemons, but I like it as a standalone spread. Just ignore everything over here. So this is my Pride Month currently spread. I'm gonna do another like Pride Month themed spread for my June monthly. I just haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with that yet, and I'll probably do it off camera. So that's the plan for my June like monthly setup, and I'll do a weekly spread at some point, but there you have it. Stickers are from Emmuse Designs, and then the black boxes are from Mojo Jojo Plans. I will try to include a link to the boxes as well, but definitely will link the Emmuse Designs shop in the description of this video. I like the way this turned out, like with all the moving pieces. I think it looks good. It's a little busy over here, but that is what it is. Maybe I should have skipped the trust who you are quote, but I just love the lettering, so I want to keep it in there. Well, if I'm doing my June monthly as like a Pride Month one, maybe I'm going to want one more quote. Okay, so we're going to scratch the trust who you are. I'm going to save this for my next spread. Yeah, I think I prefer having a little bit of a visual gap right there, just because this is so like bold with all the different clusters. So trust who you are is going back on the sticker sheet. And there you have it. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun plan related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning.